Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Kevin, the Full Metal Ginger, and back today with another shit ton stack of fucking t-shirts to show you. I'll probably do this one, and I've got one more. It'll be like the finale for now. I'll do that later on, but yeah, comes from my main t-shirt drawer, and a lot of these are fucking old. I've had them forever. Before we do that, soundtrack today, Majestic Downfall, When Dead. Some really good Death Doom from Mexico. I know I have talked about them before on a previous video. Really atmospheric at parts too, so definitely look into that. They're on Pulverized Records. I got through Hell's Headbangers, so check her out. Alright, now, a lot of these are really old, and a lot of these I don't really wear anymore. So, you can kind of see my progression through metal as I started to find newer things. And I could probably do a video on some of the other shirts I have, and I'm giving away a ton that I don't wear anymore. Either they're too small or I can't stand a particular band anymore, but some of it's kind of embarrassing. So, first up, this is still one of my favorite shirts. I just don't wear it anymore, but there's A Life Once Lost, which was actually a pretty good metalcore band. I don't think they're around anymore. They played the kind of metalcore I enjoyed. It was kind of harsh at times, a little rough around the edges. It wasn't really polished at all. They had Hunter was a fantastic album. I know there's a lot of people who talk about that album. If you ever heard that album, you need to go hear that album. That's a fucking killer album. Alright, next up. This is during the period of late 2008, early 2009. This is probably my favorite band. It's Light This City with The Hero's Cycle, which they were a really good melodic death band. They're like, to me, the AC/DC of melodic death bands. It was, really simple riffage, but it was very catchy, very, easy to get into, very head-bangable. And I need to do a review on their albums. They put out some good stuff. If you're into melodic death, which I'm kind of done with that whole genre. Here's a shitty shirt that looks shitty. Crappy Slayer Hot Topic shirt. I don't know why I even bought this. I wore it several times, and I started looking at it. I was like, I can't stand to even look at this fucking shirt. But as I said, a lot of these are pretty damn old. Here's another Hot Topic shirt, but Seasons in the Abyss. Yeah, no one knows that album. As well as this one. I'm so over this band too. At the Gate, Slaughter of the Soul. Y'all know all that. Nothing else to say. Alright. I still enjoy this band, but I just hate the color scheme on this shirt. It's fine for the album, but this shirt, yeah. Deeds of Flesh. And on the back, Subservient, You Will Fear Me. Servant, Your Soul Is Now Mine. Crown of Souls. You read it all? Okay, good. Yeah, I've got a ton of shirts. I've only wore this shirt one time. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do. Because I'm disavowed. Which, if you know Paemia, you know it's the same fucking band. Pretty much. And as you'll discover, I have a lot of shirts that I just don't like. I like the band, but I just don't like the shirt. But the only reason I have this one is this is the only one I could find on indie merch at the time in my size. So, the edited version of, what was it? Yeah, Bloodthirst. Cannibal Corpse. Not my favorite. I don't know if a lot of shirts that you guys own have this little patch thing on the side. It's not an actual patch, it's print, but that just bothers me on a t-shirt. That, I don't know. I don't know why that bothers me, but it does. Alright. Here's a decent one. The album cover would have been better. But here's just a Disgorged Worship Band. Devangelic. Pretty cool artwork. But I don't wear it a lot, mostly because, okay, maybe this is just a fat guy problem. I'm not like a super fat guy, but I do have a gut. But I can't stand a shirt that only comes down to like just over your waist. That fucking irritates me. I need it to go down a little further. I feel like a girl, you know, the back of your shirt starts riding up. And it's also like really tight in the pit area. So I'm constantly doing this and pulling my shirt down. So that's why I don't wear this one that much. And there's a few of them in here. That Devourment I wore last video or two, whenever it was. That's one of those. Here's the back. I don't even remember what it says. Repugnant Devourment of the Oppressed. Sorry, you probably read it before I did. But there's that. Here's a classic, not much to say on it. Decapitated Winds of Creation. And here's one from a band I don't think I've ever heard anyone really talk about. This is Beyond Terror, Beyond Grace from the Nadir album. If you don't know them, which I don't know if anyone does, they are a atmospheric blackened death doom kind of band. There's a lot of different elements going into their shit, but yeah, check them out. Nadir, that's the name of the album I have. So. Alright, this next stack, I got all these at Summer Slaughter 2014. And, yeah, I don't really wear any of them anymore, except for a couple. I'll start with this one because it has that same problem as I was talking about with the tightness and the shortness. But here is Fallujah with the Harvest Wounds. Fallujah got, like, it was super popular there for a minute and then just died back off again. Which I was always like, they're okay. Here's a shirt I hate wearing it. I don't know, I like the artwork on the album, but I'm not super into this band. I like them, but I have to be in the mood for it. But here's Origin with Omnipresent. I have to be in the mood for that much technicality in one sitting. This one's pretty cool. It wasn't even the one I wanted, but it worked out. There's Decrepit Birth. And I got this from Mr. Hippie Death Metal Jesus himself, Bill Robinson. Who sings for them? And you'll notice this as I go along, talking about shirts I really don't like. I wish I hadn't bought this one. I should have got something else. Here's the Dying Fetus shirt I got there. I don't know. Of all my Dying Fetus shirts, this is my least favorite, and I really don't care for the rest of them that I have. For those of you who were there, or if you've seen their stage banners before, they had like a bunch of angels with guns with Jesus in the middle and the old Dying Fetus logo. That would be a shirt I would want. Alright, here's Morbid Angel. Extreme music for extreme people. That one's pretty classic. Alright, starting to get down towards the end. I got about 5 minutes left on time. Here be some Necrophagist from Stab Wound. And there be the back. I don't want to read that. If you can read it, good for you. If not, I'm moving on. So I gotta blaze through these. I don't have too many left. Here's another shirt I just don't care for the artwork or the color, but still like the band. Behemoth with a big old goat. And Conjuration there on the back. This is a shirt I got when I saw them live with Deicide and Disgorge. It's Broken Hope. For Only the Sick. I don't wear that one that much anymore. Nor do I wear this one because I'm just kind of over Brutal Death. This is in my Brutal Death phase. I hope you can even see this. Yeah, turned out very good. It's Guttural Secrete. And Nourishing the Spoil on the back. Yalsa. Alright, and speaking of... Yeah, I'll do this last. Here is another Brutal Death. Condemned. Realms of the Ungodly on the back. Realms or Remains? Yeah, it's Realms. It's an alright album. And for the life of me, I can never remember how to say this correctly. Sphallatripsy, I guess. This is some Brutal Death I actually still listen to occasionally. A lot of people hate it, or hate them, but... And to top it off, plain old ordinary Dying Fetus. I think this is the one that appeared on Your Treachery Will Die With You, or no, Descended to Depravity. It was on the CD itself, and they probably put it on there and things. And of all my Dying Fetus shirts, this is probably my favorite one, which I don't know. It's alright. The dude in the coffin, some skeletal dudes staring at him. And Your Treachery Will Die With You. Yes, it will. So that is it for this edition. I will probably come back and do another one. I meant to do this one earlier, so I didn't do it. But I'll come back and do kind of finish it off with my favorites, and whenever I get several new shirts in, I'll do another video, I guess. So that's about it. Thanks for liking, or thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. You've really been jumping my comments up and sending me shit and subscribing and all that good shit. So keep it going. I do appreciate it, and send me a like, send me a comment, subscribe if you have not, and until next time, keep supporting extreme fucking metal.